All right, we are about ready to roll here. The Zamboni coming out, going to give us a nice little flood. This will be a matchup at home here at the arena. Millwood Knights versus CPA. Starting lineup, or the lineup for CPA, in order of point production. And it does not appear like there's too many APs here, so one kid, I think. I'll just... but in order of point production, so essentially the best player on the team is a kid named Owen Pitcher. He's also leading scorer in the league. He has got a remarkable 54 points already in the season, leading it. Just to put that into perspective, Joel Verge at 39 points. That said, he has 27 goals. Verge's at 25. So in terms of goals, Verge is right there. And in fact, Verge does lead the league, according to Thomas, in goals per game. Not that that's really a stat we keep. He wears number 9, Owen Pitcher. He'll be very noticeable out there. I saw him warming up. Number 14 is Owen O'Leary. Number 17, Ethan Saunier. Number 10, Steven Yusfovich. Number 11, Ben O'Coin. Number 16 is Sebastian Muse. The first D on the list is number 3, Cole Nelson. Back and forward, Nate Turple wears number 5. Number 4 is Cameron White. Number 15 is Carson McDonald. The second D on the list is number 19, Will Bernier. Forward 21, Jake Matheson. Number 22, Dio Zervobekos, a Greek name. I won't pretend to pronounce that. On D, number 12, Sean Perry. Up front is number 8, Matt Gorman. On D, number 9, Andrew Link. I believe he is an AP. Yes, he is. Not sure if he's in the lineup or not, but he's played 7 games this season. Number 6 on D, Ryan Gurney. Also on D, 18, Aaron Rowe. And finishing off the blue line, number 7 is Evan Vaders. There are 2 goalies. I'm not sure who's getting the start here tonight. We've got number 30, Ewan Garrick, and number 1, Holden Kogan. Saves percentage for both these goalies almost identical. Very important points here tonight. I'm told that there is a chance Millie could face Sackville High in the playoffs. I haven't looked into that myself, and I heard that from the Sackville High coaches last night, so take that for what it's worth. Decent-sized crowd here for Millwood, as there are most nights. The weather's decent. Certainly nothing like last night. Not too many on the opposite side of the ice, though. A few girlfriends, some moms and dads, a couple grandparents. That's about it. A couple of the Millwood Knights basketball team here again tonight. They have been extremely supportive this season. In fact, I don't think a few of them have missed a single game. So, home game, that is. I did go to a game recently. First basketball game I've ever been to at Millwood. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to see the Millwood Knights leadership team supporting them as well at that game. So, it was good to see. If you ever get a chance to go see a Millwood Knights basketball team, I highly recommend it. It's better basketball than you would think it is. I'm going to pretend to remember the details of the last time we played CPA, but if I'm not mistaken, we won that game. And that would be considered an upset, I would think. So let's hope we can do that again tonight. Lineup changes tonight. Obviously, my kid, Adam Harvey, he is out with a broken ankle. He'll get an x-ray tomorrow morning to see what his status is. I would expect that he is done for the season. I think that regardless of what they say tomorrow, I think I will probably keep him out for the remainder of this season just to make sure that heals up well. I noticed that Carpenter is in the lineup again tonight on defense. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean there's a defenseman out. We do have a couple defensemen that they like to move up front in Graves and Stoddard. So we'll see what they do here today. Logan Evans, I believe, is getting the start today. It's also his 18th birthday, so happy birthday to Logan. Second to last home game here for the Knights in this season. I heard Wade say February 9th. I think it'll be Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be Halifax West. That'll be a rematch from, quite frankly, the worst game of the season that we played at the LeBron Arena. An absolute disaster. One we would like to get back. 9-1, I think, was the score in that game. All right, the Zamboni's just about done. CPA ready to come out over there. Looking sharp and blue over there. They got nice jerseys. Logan Evans leading the boys out of the dressing room, as you'd expect. Cheetahs make their way to the bench. Looks like we'll have Langelo's line out to start this game. We'll do O Canada, and we'll be back in a minute. All right. A less dramatic O Canada than last night. For those of you who were here, you know what I mean. All right, Marco's lineup is tonight for, let's see, we got Smitty on one side. Who is that? That is going to be Jonah Richardson. Slightly different look than last night. Didn't like what I saw from that line last night, so let's hopefully they can step it up a notch here tonight. In order for us to be successful, this line needs to perform. Away we go. Daniel McIsaac. He sends it forward. This is Marco. Marco, he's dropped passes that to Richardson. Richardson with the first shot of the game. Easy save, though. We'll have a face-off to the left-hand side of the goalie. McIsaac sends it to the far corner. Smith's got that. He misplayed that one, and it's a turnover, and here they go. That was a big mistake. Number 14, he ran out of real estate. He turns. He's going to send that out front. That was a big mistake. That almost cost us dearly. And we're going to clear that zone. There's Jonah. Jonah wasn't able to get a handle on that. Marco tried to poke check it unsuccessfully. Smitty. This is going to be Stoddard. Stoddard sends this up. It's out of reach. As a result, that's a turnover. Sloppy start for the Knights with the exception of the one shot early in the game by Richardson. Fresh legs come out. Top line is out. Verge was quiet last night. Although I do not think he was feeling 100%. That's my understanding. I didn't get a chance to talk to him before the game, but I noticed he didn't play much in the third, and Adam told me he wasn't feeling great. Number 11 sends it out front. Easy save for Logan Evans. That will count as a shot on goal for them as well. Their second of the game. Players to watch here tonight. Pitcher, O'Leary, and Saunier, number 9, 14, and 17. Those are the three leading scorers on this team by an absolute mile. In fact, Saunier's third, and he has doubled the next closest player. So they have three big guns and not a ton of depth beyond that. Although that's sort of similar to what Millwood has. Logan's going to cover that up. We'll have a face-off. We're going to keep that line out for now. 13:31 left to play in the first period. Still no score. Virgie wins that. He sends that right back to Graves. Graves sends that up. This is Scally. He's got this. He's going to send this forward for Keeter. It's a little out of reach for Keats. Keats takes the body. He isn't able to get possession, though. That's Owen Pitcher there, number... Oh, no, sorry. That isn't. That's Ben O'Coin, number 11. Pitcher wears 9. He's on the other wing. Graves able to dump that in, but not to his own player. Number 5 sends that. That's out of reach for McDonald. Evans sends that to the corner. Here's Searcy. Searcy had a big game last night. I know, talking to Thomas, before the game, he was certainly the fan favorite after the game. They loved what they saw out of our grade 9 defenseman. Although I may have just been calling Groom Sear. Not sure if they switched or not. My bad if I did do that. They do look very similar from a distance in terms of size. This is definitely Groom. Stoddard fans on it. Groom's in to help. Stoddard gets it back. Stoddard battling. This is Cole helping him out. Stoddard will get it another time. He sends that over to Walsh. Walsh backhands that to neutral ice, but that's going to be too hard. That'll be icing, and it'll come all the way back. We will have a face-off deep in our own end. All right, big guns back out for CPA. Number 9, Owen Pitcher. Number 14, Owen O'Leary. And number 17, Ethan Sagne, all on the same line. 54 points, 41 points, and 40 points. These kids, these are where their goals are scored, and they just hit some iron right there. It doesn't get much closer than that. Number 3 sends it back. It's out front. This is certainly a huge mismatch in terms of lineup. We will be lucky to get out of this one without a goal against. We should be line matching better than we are. We will get last change being the home team, and you do not want to let these guys out with any time and space. This is going to appear to be like a power play, I suspect. Number 3 sends it in. That goes wide. Didn't miss by much, though. Pitcher, he sends it behind the net. That comes out. No icing, though. It was tipped. We're going to get fresh legs out there. There we go. This is going to be Marco's line. Nice play there by Richardson to deflect that, send it in. Marco's onside. Smitty, he's out there joining the play. He swipes at it. It's out of reach for him. That goes all the way over to the far wall. Richardson not able to get a handle on that. He's in trouble. He gets it stolen. Graves is back to bail him out, though. This comes up. Not a great start here for this shift. Here we go. Graves is going to take ice. He sees some open ice. Here goes Graves. He's winding up. You know what he likes to do from here. Wasn't able to get that snapshot off this time, though. Here goes number 10. Number 10. He wasn't able to get that wrist shot off. Number 10 is their 4th leading scorer. Good save there by Logan. Shots on goal early in the game. 5-2 in favor of the Cheetahs. That's Carpenter. He sends it back to Graves. Graves is going to rim this all the way around. Sturge not able to get a grab of that. It bounced oddly off the boards there. This is Richards. He fans on the first attempt. It goes to the corner. Graves lifts the stick. Richards swipes at it again. Not able to swipe it off the stick of this kid, though. This is player number 8. Ooh, nice shot by that. That was a good save. Number 8, Matt Gorman. Matt Gorman doesn't score a lot, but he had a nice shot there. All right, who do we got? We've got Burgess line up next, I think. Yep, we do. As always, Keats on one side. Ryder Scallion on the other side. Shout out to Logan Evans again, as it is his birthday. Stoddard able to clear that. Gets dumped right back in. Stoddard will get this back again. He sends that up. Nice touch there by Keeter. Goes right to Virgie. Virgie's got some open ice. Virgie tries the toe drag. Didn't work that time. Number 2 shut that down. That's Andrew Link, number 2. That gets rimmed all the way around. Scally's in hard. Stoddard, he read that very well. Great play there by Stodds. Virgie applying pressure. Again, another nice play by Stoddard. Oh, I wasn't able to keep that in, though. He does enough to buy some time. The boys get onside. Nice play there by Virgie. Here goes Virgie. Virgie's in. Virgie rips it, misses high and wide. This is Danny Mack. He's got all kinds of ice. He goes by one. He sends that in deep. Good play by him. It's going to let these kids change. He may have elected to take a little bit off of that one because it actually bounced right out and was a 2-on-2 in the opposite direction. This is McCauley back there. That's Daniel McIsaac with the big check. That was Stoddard. Wasn't able to clear it. Another shot on Logan Evans. Saves don't get much easier in that one, though. Even I could have saved that one. Marcos lines up next. Graves sends this up for Jonah. Jonah chipped that forward. Jonah applying good pressure. Jonah got a piece of that. Not quite enough to change possession. That's Jonah Richardson. Here goes Smith. Not sure what the play was there by Smitty. I think he was trying to get that in deep, but I don't know if he was far enough across the red line to have negated icing. So I think he probably got a lucky break there initially. But it's coming all the way back anyways. We have got Saunier at center. Again, this is the big line. That should not count as a shot on goal. It was going to miss, but it did. CPA won that draw nice and clean. They're going to set up here. And they score. They made that look easy. See who gets the call on that goal. I didn't notice who that was that shot it. It may have even been tipped. We'll see what the call is here. All right, Jonah. He's flying. He goes wide. He cuts to the corner. He sends that around the back. He should get there first. He does. He goes back to, I think that's Smith in the corner. Smith battling hard. Smith had a very physical game there last night. Uncharacteristic of him. He takes a fall. He jumps right back up. He's fine. I know it'll make his dad happy to see a little bit of grit in his game. He did do some time in the box as a result of that play. Maybe even got a double minor if memory serves me correctly. Someone did. All right, up next is going to be the Jacob Cole line. On this line, he has got Sloan McKinnon on one wing and Jaden Walsh on the other. Slightly different look than what was last night. There's Pitcher. Pitcher sends it over. The job of this line, especially when matched up against the Pitcher line and the O'Leary line, is to play defense. Their job is to get out of this shift without giving up a goal. We will leave offense to our top line, and hopefully our top line can be matched up against one of their secondary lines. Speak of the devil, here they come. This is Graves back. He does a nice button hook. He sends this up. It hits something, a skate. Virgie gloves this down. Virgie sends it up. There's no one there to send it to, though. Number 6 sends this up. This goes over to Graves. Graves sends this up to Keats. What a nice touch by Keats, man. Offsides is... Oh, he didn't get the call. He's going to rip it. He missed by a mile, though. I thought he was offside. I know the crowd behind me thought he was offside too, so we may have gotten lucky there. We are still in their end. This is going to come all the way around. Pinching is Graves. Graves takes a hard hit, and we get a penalty. Don't know what the call is going to be. Don't know when that arm went up. Interference is the call, and it's going to be on number 8, who is Matt Gorman, a forward for the CPA Cheetahs. We're going to have a power play. Regretfully, our top line is tired. They've already been out there for about a minute, and you're seeing evidence of that early. Here goes Keats. He plays on the blue line. On the power play unit number 1, here goes Stoddard. Scally fans on it, tries a second attempt. Keats not able to hold the line. Keeter. We got to see better effort out of number 66 on that. Goes Verge. He gets by that kid, just barely. Power play unit number 1 not looking good early in this game. They've been so sharp all year. But, like I said, they're tired. Here we go. Bit of ice there now. See, they're tired. Poor effort. Here goes Scally. He's flying. Good back check there. We've got 51 seconds left. Verge comes off, though. Keats. Keats not able to get by that kid. That's number 11. Ben O'Coin again. Here's Graves. Graves going to turn it up. Graves tries to go through 2. He's way offside, though. We get a whistle. We will get power play unit number 2 out. Power play unit number 2 did not look great last night, although they haven't seen the ice much this season at all. So it's hard to blame them. They haven't had much practice setting up. Walshy, he's at it. Walshy dumps it behind the net. This is going to, Smith picks it up. He sends it over. Number 11's there, though. He's going to hold it on the wall. There's a battle. Number 12's going to pick it up. Oh, good job there by Smith. Great effort, but it gets cleared all the way down. And that's going to just about do it for that power play. We were not able to register a single shot on it unless Graves can get one off here in the next 7 seconds. Graves is taking ice. He's flying. He scored a beauty from there last night. He's run out of real estate. He sends it up front. There it is. Smith wasn't able to get a stick on that. But there's a shot on goal and a second shot on goal, and it was their loose puck. Walsh just overskated that. Oh, sorry, that was Marco. Uh-oh, that was a bad drop pass there by Danny Mack. Went right to pitcher. Do not want to drop past the pitcher in the slot. Because he's buried that puck 27 times already this season. In just 21 games. We will have a face-off. Marco Langell will take center, and he's going to win that. Nice, clean win by Marco. That gets dumped to center ice. Nice, soft drop into center ice by Danny Mack. Graves, this is a drop pass. Graves tries to find a hole there, doesn't. As a result, number 17 has it. Again, that's Saunier. Don't want him to have it either. 40 points on the season. Back to center ice. That almost hit Walshy's stick. Walshy going to get there. He took it. Ooh, he went in hard into that corner. He's fine, though. He gets back up. He still has it. Good battle there by number 14. Coaches like that, they're yelling his name from the bench. That gets tipped. It's going to be no icing as a result of the tip by McKinnon. That gets intercepted by 17 again. This line gets a heck of a lot of ice. You think that Verge's line gets a lot of ice? They got nothing on this line. They got a big bench over there too. McKinnon not able to handle that on the backhand. He'll get a second attempt. He sends it in. It goes wide. Goes behind the net. Oh, man. What a save by Logan Evans there. Some of them are easy. Some of them are not. That was one of the ones that was not easy. Use that blocker. He had to be quick. That came at him fast. Shots on goal at the end of the first period so far are 11-4 for the blue team. Score 1-0 also for the blue team. Here we go. Keats is flying in there. Look at Scally flying in. Oh, Virgie picks it up with ice. Virgie button hooks. He takes a big hit on the wall. He goes down. Still down. He gets back up. Keats is going to try and get it to him. He's got two people on him. This is Groom. He's going to try and find Virg. We got a 3-on-1. I don't know what number 10 was doing there, though. That's Steven Yuskovic. It's as close to the pronunciation as I can get. It's not even close to how you say this kid's name. Forgive me, Steven. Virgie. Virgie sends it over to Scally. Scally sends it back to Virg. Virg puts a brakes on, not able to find a lane. We're at that point in the season where everyone knows who number 96 is, and he is always covered. Richards played the body, sent that kid to the corner. He hits it a second time. There's that number 10 kid. Steven is his name. Richards sends it to neutral ice, and away they come. Really been on our heels all night. That comes right out. Carpenter. Oh, this is Carpenter swiping at it again. And I say that that's Carpenter. I actually can't confirm that that's Carpenter. I think it is. He's wearing number 3, although he's playing forward, so not sure. Don't know. See his dad here in the crowd or not. I will figure that out here during intermission. Make sure I calling that right. All right, that'll do it for the first period. Holly will be back in a second. I'm just going to figure out who number 3 is. All right, that is Carpenter, and he is playing forward. So I was right. Thank goodness. All right, we have got Virgis line's going to start. And they are going to match up against the Turple line, which is certainly line, I would say line 2 or 3, probably line 2. So maybe we can get lucky here with a bit of a mismatch. CPA won the draw. Number 11 chips it in. It's O'Coin again. Now this is our number 11. You know who that is. He tried that long lead pass. That's worked a couple times. Ooh, that was dangerous. That's worked a couple times this season, but more often than not, that's what happens. Icing. We will bring it all the way back. Do it all over again. There's a knuckleball. Logan can't see that. It's there. Someone's gear. But he was certainly screened there. Keats drops the shoulder, not able to clear it. Verge, not able to clear it. And there it is. Vergie's got one guy to beat. Going to have two to beat here in a second. He's tried that toe drag. That didn't get by that guy. That doesn't seem to be working tonight. Here goes number 5 with wheels. Nate Turple. Nate Turple will get a shot off. He's going to get a wide open look. And he snipes. That is unfortunate. That was not their big guns. It was against our big guns. In fact, I believe we had Graves and Stoddard out there on the blue line on that one. So Graves stays out. He's got Searcy back with him. We got Marco's line up. Said at the beginning of the game, if we're going to be competitive here tonight, we need this line to perform. And by that, I mean score a goal or two. Marco was very close last night on a couple attempts. There goes Smitty. Smitty not able to clear the zone. That's going to hit the mesh, so we'll have a face-off outside the zone, I think. Or was he inside? I'm not sure. Philly fans chirping the CPA players. I don't know why we do that when it's 2-0. It seems a little silly. That just hit the post. Here goes Marco. Can you get by? Nope. Turple got that goal. Here goes Graves. Ooh, Graves goes down hard. Marco not able to get the shot off. Graves swipes at that. And away they come. Ooh, look at this. When we get the puck covered up by Logan, we will have a face-off and we will have fresh legs coming out. On the blue line, we will have Richards and Stodds. We will have Blake Sturge, Carter Carpenter, and Brandon McCauley. We've got Samantha Pashkowski making a move down here, but she's going right up. She's going to talk to Mr. Darling and his homeboy. Sturchy. He hits that pass to Carpenter. Carpenter digs that deep. Blake bumps that kid. CPA dumps that to neutral ice. That was a nice little kick by that kid. It just missed the target though, but number 2 is away. He's a big kid. He's got way too many white jerseys to beat there. This is Blake. Blake dumps this to neutral ice. Andrew Link was that kid, number 2. He wears an A on his jersey. Here's number 7. Nice move there by number 7. This is Richards. He's staying on him like glue, though. Stodds comes in, picks this up. They want him to wheel. He does. Nice move there by Stoddard. He takes a look. He's got lots of open ice. Going to rip it. He does. He misses wide, though. It bounces out. McCauley will get there first. McCauley gets a stick on it. Oh, man, he's going to go to the box for that one, though, and he's going to take a punch to the face, too. Hopefully he can draw another penalty. We got a big scrum there. McKinnon's in there. There's punches being thrown big time. We got a full-blown fight there. I'm going to zoom in for you, folks. So we're going to have some offsetting penalties. I still suspect we're going to get the extra 2. His helmet's off. He's actually just come back from a concussion. And he's still on the ice, which isn't good. We'll see if he pops up here. I know his mom's going to be concerned. He seems to be fine. He pops up. Oh, they kicked the helmet. That should get him a 2 for kicking that helmet. His teammate picks it up and is going to bring it back. That's pitcher. Classy act by pitcher, although he may have been doing it just to help out his cause. But nice to see him do that. This probably sends a message to his teammate. There's a couple of them sitting in the box already. We'll see what we get. We're certainly going to get... Oh, he's getting kicked out, maybe? Not sure. Stoddard's out of the game. He's down there smashing his stick underneath my booth here. I can hear him, so he's not happy. Meeting of the minds in the far corner over there. Coach Dolan is also super mad. Hopefully you could see that better at home than I could. Oh, he's actually hurt. He's cut. Stoddard's got a cut on his head, so the trainer's going in. He's bleeding. Again, just returned from a concussion, so that's not good. All right, let's see what we get for this. 11:56 left to play in the second period. Ref is going to explain this to them. The door is open on the box, so we are going to send someone over there for him. Little doubt that the first offense was a penalty, but after that, I'm not sure what happened. There's 2 minutes up on the board for Millie here. No, sorry, that's for CPA. 2 minutes on the board for CPA. They have 3 dudes sitting in the box over there. Four minutes for head contact to Matheson. Stoddard out of the locker room. Bleeding a little bit, but he's okay. Whoa, we got another 4-minute penalty. That's Vaders. We've got Carpenter sitting in the box over there. Let's see what they call for Stoddard. Cheetahs have 4 players in the box. Getting a little tight over there. Got one kid sitting on another kid's lap, I think. Thank you again, as always, to Carpenter for filling in. He's done a great job here this season. He almost sniped last night from the blue line. I was sitting at a perfect angle over there to see that. He didn't miss by more than an inch. And away we go. So we've got a Millwood Knights power play. This is Keeter. He's flying up. Keeter's got a bit of ice. Keeter goes behind the net. He sends it over to Verge. Verge. That pass to Verge was a little off target. As a result, he had to adjust. Didn't have enough time to get a clean pass off to Graves. Verge loses it on the wall, and they're able to clear. Graves will come back and get this. Game misconduct, 4-minute head contact, and a 2-minute checking from behind is what Stoddard gets. This is Lanchel. Lanchel puts on the brakes. He wants to reset. That's wise. That's Keats. He flings that over to Graves. They want to set this up. They do. That's to Keeter. Keeter will rip it from there. He does. Oh, it's a weak shot, but he needed a tip. That was a great shot. Almost more of a pass than Keats. This is Vergie. Vergie. This is where he likes to shoot from. He rips it. Good save there. Oh, Scally just missed on that one-timer. Verge, he takes a look. He's going to send this back to Graves. Graves says he sends it right over to Vergie. Vergie walks in. There it is. Oh, man. Scally just not getting any puck luck tonight is Ryder Scallion. Although we got a 2-on-2 here now, and this kid's in, and a glove's missing, and wow, what a save by Logan. He bailed these boys out that time. 5 seconds left on the penalty. That'll just about do it. And fresh legs come out to relieve power play unit number 1. We won't even call this power play unit number 2 because there's 5 seconds left and we're deep in our own end. They will not get a chance to do anything offensive here. This is McKinnon on the wall. McKinnon sends this up to Walshy. Walshy takes a look. He's flying. Walshy dumps that in deep. He's chasing it. He gets there first. He sends it to the corner. It takes a weird hop off the boards. That's the second time tonight it's done that. And away comes CPA. 3-on-1. This goes up to pitcher. That gets poked to the corner. Good play there by, I think that's Daniel McIsaac. It is. Pitcher has it again. He sends it over to his partner. They're just playing with these kids here now. Big shot. Needed a tip. Pitcher got a piece of it. Sent it up. Hit the glass. And we get a hand pass whistle. There are 2 kids still in the box over there for, 3 kids still in the box over there for CPA. Although there are no penalties on the board, so they're over there counting manually. Langell at center. Langell wins it. Langell does win the majority of his draws. Groom the wheel there a couple times. This is Groom on that, applying great pressure. That hit the post. Shots on goal, 16-5, halfway through the game. This is Jonah Richardson. He's going to turn up. He gets his stick lifted. He still has possession. Can he get there? Yes, he can. He sent that a little too far forward. That'll get sent to the wall. Marco tries to chip it to himself, not able to. So as a result, it's an odd man rush. Oh, pitcher not able to catch that. That would have been a great look. Here goes Lancho. Lancho, he misses high and wide. May have been tipped by the goalie, but not a great shot. Marco misses his check there. And away comes Pitcher. Cuts to the middle. He's on the slot. He sends it over to number 14. He whacks it. It ran out of real estate. Here goes Graves. Graves sends that up to neutral ice. Give them a bit of breathing room. O'Leary goes off. This is Searcy behind the net. Uh-oh, big mistake by Searcy. This is Link back with it. Keats almost stole it from Link. It's a 3-on-2 here. Verge got a piece of that to neutralize that offensive threat. We're not out of trouble here, though. There's a battle on the wall. There's a penalty. Come on. Yep. That's going to be 4 for head contact. That's Sear. Sear goes off. A little bit of drama there from Searcy. Learned that from number 11 on Sackville High. One of my favorite players, but he does know how to sell a penalty. You guys know who I'm talking about. His first cousin. All right, so we've got power play unit number 2 out here. Again, it has not looked great, but let's see what they can do here. I don't want to be negative, but I don't think they've registered a shot on goal yet over the past 2 games. This is Walshy behind the net. Again, they have not had a ton of time to practice this. McIsaac missed, and away they come. All right, number 5. He's just going to button hook and buy time. He's going to skate all the way back out. Going to go all the way back to number 2. This is Link. Link is going to send that all the way down. Number 15 is going to get there. He's going to sneak in. And they gave up a shorty. Logan Evans made an absolutely fabulous save. But I was holding my breath that rebound wouldn't go in, and it did. So that'll do it for those kids. And again, I hate to be negative, but it just hasn't looked good. And as a result, scores 3-0. Now, the good news is, power play unit number 1 is back out. They have looked absolutely great this season, and they've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on that double minor for head contact to CPA. So, let's see if they can pop one here. They pop one, we're right back in this. If they don't pop this, we've got work to do. This is Keeter back. He takes a look. He sends it up to Marco. Marco skates with it. Marco's by 2. Marco's going to set this up. He drops the shoulder, uses that big body and that strength, but he loses it. And it hit somebody. It hit Verge. Here's Verge. Verge does that little mohawk turn, sends it over. Oh, Graves ripped that snapper, but it got deflected, and as a result, it has been cleared. Graves back to get this. This is Graves. Graves coming in. He's going to rim this all the way around. Marco will pick this up on the wall. He should buy some time. He hits it to Scally. Scally's got it. He's going to send that over to Vergie. Nice move there by Verge. Verge is there. He's got Marco in front of the net. He's going to send this to Keats. Keats is going to settle this down. Uh-oh, rolling puck, but he sends it right out to Verge. Verge sends that over to Graves. Graves with the half clapper. That hit, again, a body in front. Marco picks this up in the corner. Marco takes a look. He shoots it. He misses wide. And it comes all the way back out. Not the right play by Lanchel. Keats sends that over to Graves. Graves sends that back for Verge. Verge lets it go off the wall. He's going to take a look. He's going to rim this for Keeter. Keeter sends this up for Graves. Graves is going to turn on the afterburners. Here he goes. He goes wide. Rip. Oh, he fanned on it. He still has possession, though. He did. He still got it. There it is. He turns. He's going to lose possession here if he doesn't get help. Scally comes in to help. He applies pressure. This is going to get picked up by Keeter. Keeter sends that on net. It gets tipped. Good play there by Scallion. He sends it out front. Oh, man, we missed it. Just not connecting those. We've had a number of opportunities. This time it was Ryder Scallion's pass out front, and they just weren't able to connect. We've got just under a minute left in this double minor. Keats rips one. Fairly routine save. Danny Mack is out. It's pinned on the wall. In the corner. There it is. This is Lanchel, I think. Nah. Nice job to hold the line by Keeter. That's a snapshot. That didn't miss by much. Scally sends that out front. It went right through, but Marco wasn't there to get a stick on it. And as a result, they cleared all the way down. And we are at the 15-second mark of the double minor, and they almost just popped another shorty there with that wraparound. These kids are now exhausted. Oh, sorry. Marco is exhausted. I see we've got some fresh legs. Keats is exhausted. Verge is exhausted. I think we got McKinnon out there. He's got fresh legs. 5-on-5. Shots on goal. 18-8. All right. This is Verge. He can't have much left in the tank. He does a nice little button hook, though. He sends it out front. Tries to send it out front. Both teams playing exhausted here right now. And we will get a whistle. Smart play by Logan Evans. Carpenter comes out of the box finally. He rejoins the team on the bench. We got McCulley at center, I believe. McCulley sends that along the wall. That comes to neutral ice. That gets sent all the way back in. This is going to be Nate Richards picks this up. He's going to rim this around. McKinnon's not going to be able to get that. CPA all over us here. Danny Mack, he sends it. It hits something, but Blake wasn't able to grab that. That gets dumped right back in. Sturge on the wall. Can he get there? No. Number 11 button hooks. Nice move there by number 11. Nice backhand there as well. I like his game, number 11. That's Ben O'Coin. Not familiar with him, but he's a strong player. Plays on that second line. Walshy. This is Graves. Graves didn't have a huge break there, and he skated a heck of a lot in that last shift of his. So Graves is feeling it on the legs. Backhand out front. Wasn't super dangerous, though. Graves not able to hold the line. Graves sends that back in. Cole needs to get onside. Richardson's onside. Nice to see Cole and Richardson back together, partnered up. I've liked that partnership all season. It's disappointing to see them split up. Graves wings. Oh, Walshy gets it back somehow. Walshy with the blind pass. Didn't quite connect. But Richardson able to hold the line. Richardson going to the corner. He's going to send that back. Walshy's not going to be able to get there in time. He got a piece of it, but not enough for possession. It looks like he may have it there now. No, number 2 is going to get this back. He takes a look. He whacks at that. They're going to clear the zone. Number 16 takes it. Number 8 fell trying to stay onside. He wasn't quite able to. Good effort there by Matt Gorman. Graves, he whacks at that, rims it around. Verge just got it. Verge, oh, a nice pass. Cole wasn't ready for that. Came at him a little hotter than he's used to. And we got lucky there. Smith kind of hit that kid from behind. Not hard enough to draw a penalty, though. The arms stay at the sides. This is Graves. He sends it up. Here we go. Smithy with all kinds of ice. He's got Good play there by Smith. He must have known that it was about the buzzer was about to go from the bench yelling at him. I didn't hear the bench yelling at him, but he somehow knew. So I suspect they were telling him to shoot. 3-0 is your score. Shots on goal 20-10 in favor of CPA. And we will be back in 10 minutes for the conclusion of this game. Thank you as always for tuning in. All right, we are back. Quick little recap in case you're just joining us. Shots on goal, 20-10 for the Cheetahs, with a score of 3-0. Also for the Cheetahs. So Millwood has its work cut out for us. More bad news. Our veteran defenseman, Jackson Stoddard, is out for the remainder of the game, and we would probably expect to see a suspension, I would think. I'm not sure what he'll get for that, and he does have previous suspensions, so there may be a kicker added to that. I certainly hope that that doesn't end his season here tonight at the arena, but that is certainly a possible scenario, depending on how many games we have left to play in this season. We know we've only got one more. And here we go, Scally. He comes out hot, drops a shoulder, pushes that kid out of the way, gets possession. Good start for Ryder Scallion. Virgie swipes at that. That gets sent right back in by Richards. This is Jack Smith. Smith sends that over for Ryder Scallion. Smith playing in place of Anderson Keats. Again, not sure why that is the case. That is probably to send a message to this line or maybe to Anderson specifically. Didn't see anything that would warrant that myself, but everybody sees the ice a little bit differently. Maybe it's just to switch things up. Here goes pitcher. He's in. He's got number 14 with him. He's going to send it over. Oh, wow. Either a fantastic save by Logan or that kid just totally missed it. Hard to see from my vantage point. Regardless, it went up and out of play. We will have a face-off, and we got out of trouble. These kids do not look happy coming off the ice after that shift, though. Shaking their heads. So up next, we will have Marco with Keeter. And I suspect Jonah Richardson. Yes, it is. It's Jonah's out there. Not used to seeing Jonah on the wing. Here goes Marco. Marco sends this over. Nice pass by Marco to Jonah. Jonah chips that to the corner. He takes a hit. Marco falls down. And away comes number 7. Matheson picks it up. Matheson. One move too many there. Wasn't able to do it. Searcy's going to go behind the net by himself some time. Searcy completely fans on it. Gets it to Keats regardless. Keats misses his pass. And it is going to be icing. They're arguing the icing call. Not sure why. All right, Marco's going to take the draw again. We're going to keep these guys out. They're going to do it right from the exact same point. This is Searcy. Searcy gets one piece of it, doesn't able to get it to its intended target. As a result, it goes to the slot, and it's there. Ooh, that was very, very risky. Here goes Lanchel, flying up the wing. Lanchel, he's on the wall. He sends that on. That good shot by Lanchel. It was an easy save. Again, that's Kogan, I think is the kid's name. Kogan. The ink has rubbed off my paper here. Holden Coggin, I think. Coggin. Number 1. Having a great game. Got the shutout here so far. This is McCauley at center. CPA wins that draw. Number 11's up. Oh, man, he couldn't catch that pass. Guess they're saying he got enough of it to negate the icing. I didn't see that. This was a weird play. That was Sloan. He just went nice that. Not sure what the logic was there, but may have been accidental. It was a rolling puck. Not picking on number 10. He's my homeboy. All right. We got McCauley at center again. 16. Oh, man. Well, that was awful. Absolutely awful. There's no other way to put it. Yeah. Daryl saying that was reminiscent of last year's U15 AA provincial final. It's exactly how it happened. My kid was on the ice for that one. All right, Smitty at center with Sturge and Scally and Verge. Smith taking the draw with Verge out there. I don't know why. I'm not going to pretend to understand that one either. Maybe Vergie's not feeling well. Who knows? Ooh, nice toe save there by Logan. The boys have done him dirty on his birthday here tonight, though. Oh, Vergie. The right idea by Scally, just a little bit off target. Verge wasn't able to catch that on the backhand. And that is something that he is very, very good at doing. Sebastian Muse with the goal, his 6th on the season. Musey, not the prettiest goal he'll ever score, but they all count. Bang that one in. Smith whacks at that. He loses that in the corner, though. Was this pitcher battling with him? There's pitcher. Pitcher's going to send this up to number 2. This is going to be Link. Link sends it on net. Saunier with the button hook. He sends it all the way back for pitcher. These kids are making it look easy out here. Logan Evans robbed him. Link looks at his stick on that one. He could have easily sniped, but Logan got enough of that. I'd be putting Keats back on that line stat, because I am not liking the chemistry I'm seeing from our top line thus far. Maybe they've written this game off, and this is to send a message for the next game, which will be mission critical, I think, to get a decent playoff matchup. Nice play there by Carpenter. Carpenter back on D, I noticed. He did a great job up front. I'm sure he's much more comfortable being back there. This is Graves. Graves sees ice, he takes it. He's going to cut through the middle. He does. He wants to go wide. He wants to rip that snapper. Oh, he did. He missed, though, this time. Scored a beauty from there last night. Keats missed by a mile with that clapper. And that's going to come all the way back. Langel's going to have to come all the way back and grab that. He takes a look. Langel's going to send this up for Keats. Keats with a nice touch. And it's offside just by a hair. Probably the right call, but just by a hair. Actually, Keats has had a number of those nice touches tonight. All right, up next is going to be Walsh, Jake Cole, and Sloan McKinnon. On the blue line, it will remain Carpenter and Graves. We are again down a defenseman, and not just any defenseman. Good save by Evans again. Playing great here tonight. He always plays great. Huge fan of his game. He has been let down by the players in front of him, in my opinion. Carpenter takes a look. Carpenter sends that up. Nice play by Carpenter to get it out of the zone. That gets dumped in deep, hits the back of the net. This is Graves taking a look. You can see the energy in this game has already gone way down. McKinnon wasn't able to catch that pass. As a result, it goes right back in. Carpenter, he's got this time. He's going to send this around. This is going to be Walsh on the wall. Walsh isn't going to be able to pick that up. Nearly impossible to do. They're digging. Can Walsh get it out? Not quite. This is Graves. Graves going to chip it to Walsh. Walsh will get it out this time. Walsh hit the skate. Wasn't able to find McKinnon. McKinnon was breaking out with speed. This is Graves. Graves is going to take some more ice. He sends it to McKinnon. McKinnon's great at that little touch. There it is. Oh, man, he hit the crossbar. Crossbar and up and out of play. That's that snapshot I was talking about earlier. No one on this team can do it like Easton Graves. He rips that thing. And again, last night he scored a beauty in front of this huge crowd. He really has been a bit of an unsung hero on this team, in my opinion. I really like his game. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He scored some big goals at very, very important times. He certainly is our fastest player. Big pass here. Can we catch? Oh, it gets gloved down by number 3. Number 3, Cole Nelson. This is Sturge on the wall. Sturge turns it over, though. Someone went down real hard there. Oh, it was Blake. He's okay. He hops back up. Keats gets double teamed there. Richards turns, sends this over to Graves. Graves sends it up to Sturgey. Sturgey with all kinds of time. Smitty's out there. That goes all the way around. This is Graves picking it up. Graves tried to find Scally. He got a piece of it. This is going to get gloved down, covered up. And we will have a face-off. Shots on goal now, 24-13. Been sort of to that 2-to-1 ratio all night. But regretfully, the score does not reflect that. It's 4-0. There's that snapper again. Dolan wants him to take a bit more ice and walk into the middle before he releases that snapshot to get a better look. I think that's good advice. Here's Graves. He's going to get another chance to do it, maybe. He does. There it is. There it is. Oh, very timely advice from Coach Dolan. This is Smith. He picks it up. He sends it over to the wall for Ryder Scallion. Ryder Scallion chips that forward. This is to Verge. Verge sends that in. Nice saucer pass by Verge. Scally wasn't able to get it in, though. What a sliding pad save it is by number 1. Tremendous play by Verge and Ryder Scallion there. They got robbed, though, by a goalie standing on his head here. Keats overskated that. As a result, it's there. It gets sent out. This will get picked up. Bernier, he sends that all the way down. That's going to be iced by Bernier. Top line out there again. Again, I've said it before. They get a ton of ice. These kids. It's crazy. Even in a 4-0 game, these guys are out there all night. Here goes pitcher. He's got O'Leary with him. Pitcher. He's looking for O'Leary. He sends it over to O'Leary. O'Leary, can he get a shot off? He can. Oh, man, these kids are great. Oh, pitcher fanned on that, luckily. That was iced by Jonah Richardson. Pass was a little too hot by Marco. He wasn't able to catch that. So as a result, we'll have a face-off all the way back on the right-hand side of Logan Evans. That's my right-hand side, his left. 10:44 left to play in the game. 4-0 is your score. Marco wins the draw. Just barely, though. This is Searcy back to get this. He chips this in neutral ice. That should not be icing. No, it is. I thought it got tipped. My bad. Another icing for the Knights. We're good at that. As a result, we do not get to change. CPA does, and they choose to switch up their blue line. Evans sends that behind the net. Searcy sends it along the boards. Marco, nice play by Lanchel. That pass was off target by Keeter. He shows his frustration. This is number 22. He's going to walk in. First name, Dio. Last name, again, Zervakbagos or something. Marco just missed the hit. He dropped the shoulder. He wanted to pound that guy. Graves took a punch to the back of the head. I think it was more in retaliation for what Marco did. Richardson flying in. He's trying to sneak in there. Not able to get by that kid, though. Number 15's got it here now. This is Carson McDonald. Richardson hit him a little bit high. Not hard enough to draw any attention, though. This is Jay Cole. Jay Cole not able to get that. There we go. This gets tipped. There's Graves. Can he cut up the middle? No. Too many blue jerseys there. Now, Sloan kicks that over to Jaden Walsh. Jaden Walsh is going to cycle in behind the net to buy himself some time. He's going to take a look, and he just ices it. Stoddard down here below me in his warm-up clothes. Walsh. Big hit there. Lucky to get away with that. Led with the elbow was Jonah Richardson. Again, not hard enough to draw any attention, but there's Graves with that snapshot again. They got a piece of that. It's there. It's there. Graves showing his frustration in the scrum. Cole bopped that kid. One little tiny bop. Again, not enough to get any attention from the refs, but an effective little punch, a little jab. Roy Jones Jr. jab. Out comes Verge, Smith, Scally, Carpenter. Graves stays out. Graves hasn't come off the ice much. Oh, Carpenter comes off in favor of Richards. Late change for the Knights. Graves drops a shoulder, battles hard, comes away with it. Great play by Graves. This is on the wall for Smith. Smith sends it up backhand, gets it right to Virgie. Virgie's got some space. Can he get in front of this kid? He gets rubbed out there. Good play by number 2. Great play by number 2. Uh-oh. Richards fanned on that big time. He'll get a second attempt maybe. Nope, he loses it. And we give up a breakaway. This isn't good. Graves is there. Oh, wow. We get a great save by Logan Evans there. Again, I was holding my breath. That was a huge costly error that gave up that breakaway. Searcy comes out to replace Richards, and I think we got Carpenter right there as well. That gets dumped to neutral ice. There's Scally. He wasn't able to get a jump on it, so he leaves it for Smith. Smith takes a look. Smith goes to the corner. He gets bumped off the puck. That comes up. Holding the line is Jaden Sear. Jaden Sear goes over to his partner. Cummer rips it. It gets tipped high and wide. Battling back there is Smith. Verge drops his stick. Uh-oh, here comes O'Leary. He's looking for the big guns. Oh, it got tipped there by Ryder Scallion, I believe, as a result. Oh, Smith missed his pass. Sometimes we try a little bit too hard to find Joel Verge. You can understand why, especially for a kid like Smith, who doesn't get the opportunity to play on his line very often and knows that his job is to find Mr. Verge at all costs. Out comes Marco's line. Jonah Richardson, Anderson Keats, Carpenter, and Sear partnered up on the blue line. Haven't seen that configuration on the blue line yet tonight. Holden Koger. This game is going late. Wade is right. Still 7 minutes left to play. And it's well after 10 o'clock. That puck hit the mesh. And we'll get a face-off. One of the few benefits to having a kid with a cast is that I get to leave as soon as the final whistle blows. I don't have to wait for that nonsense in the dressing room. All right, who we got out here? McCauley. I see Sturgey. I see McKinnon. This is Danny Mack. Danny Mack whacks it on the wall to Sturge. Sturge misses that. That floats up. That's a shoulder save by Logan. Sloan misses that. And we get a whistle. In a normal game, that would do it for that line, but tonight, losing 4-0 with a couple key players out, we're going to play our bench more than normal. That got fanned by Graves. McCauley comes in to help him out. McCauley backhands up to the wall. Graves gets it back. Graves is going to rim this. Blake's not there, though. That comes all the way back and is icing. All right, we'll do it a third time. Good time now, Graves. If he's got any gas left in the tank, this is the play that he should be doing. Skate and snap. And there he did it. McCauley, he whacked at that, missed by a foot, though. McKinnon just sends that into quiet ice. Whacks at it again. Now to the corner. McKinnon's got time and space. Blind passes out. It was no one there, though, and that comes out to neutral ice. That gets whacked down by Graves. Graves sends that back in. This is Sturgey. Away comes number 3. Gets that poked off his stick by Graves. They got a reset. Number 5. Scally's out there now. Verge, Smith are already out there. Battle in the corner. Just under 5 minutes left to play in the game. Everybody here is freezing. Here goes Scally. He's in. Oh, he hits the post. My goodness, just not his night tonight. So many opportunities. And he is known for closing those, but just not able. No puck luck at all. There's Smith. Smith turns that over. Groom's going to hold the line. Groom will rip it. Groom rips it. Weak shot by Groom. Didn't get all of it. He gets bumped a couple times there behind the net. And pinching is Richards. Number 2 rims that all the way around. Groom's pinching in again. Richards steals that, rims that around. Groom's going to be the guy to pick it up on the wall. No. Goes by him. Scally just chips that forward. Ooh, Verge, heavy hit on number 18. He went hard into the boards. That's Aaron. Aaron something. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, man. We get a whistle, and that's off. Effort just so low here by both teams. You can understand why the effort's low from CPA. I guess you can kind of understand why the effort is low from Millie, too. Both these teams want this game to end. McCauley line out there. He's got Walsh with him. McCauley flying in. McCauley's got wheels. Oh, look at this. Oh, you almost had a nice break there. O'Leary. Here comes O'Leary. He takes a look. He drops that for Pitcher. Pitcher rips that. It hit a skate. I don't know where that is. There it is. We're going to get an offside call. We'll get a whistle outside the zone. Big guns up front are going to go off. In fact, they're going to change all 5 skaters. Who do we got here? That is Cole, Walsh, McCauley. Another offside call. Never going to get home here tonight. 3:05 left to play in the game. 4-0 for the Cheetahs. This is Walsh turning up ice. Walsh chips it. No icing. Walsh drops his shoulder. He got bumped, but Cole picks it up. Cole sends it over. He's going to lose possession. He does. Walsh comes right back in to get possession back. This is Cole. He takes a look. He's going to take a bump. He sends it to the corner. There's no one there. McCauley comes in late. Here we go. It's Walsh and McCauley. McCauley battling hard in the corner. McCauley taking a look. He sends that over for Searcy. Searcy rips it. Easy save to the corner. This is Walshy behind the net. He's got Cole out front. Net may have come off. Walsh sends it over to Sear. Sear will rip it. Nice shot there by Sear. Didn't miss by much. Another whack by McCauley. He missed by a mile. Cole. And the net is off. I think it's been off for a while. Sorry for the camera work there, folks. Even I'm getting bored. Shots on goal, 28-22. So, I mean, if you're looking for some positivity, it is that we have got a little closer in that category. Again, meaningless. Means absolutely nothing to anyone other than the goalie. It hit the mesh yet again. We have got Marco Sturge and McKinnon out there. Wade getting frustrated over there, telling the... Oh, look at that! Daniel McIsaac. Making the Millwood fans a little bit happier than they were 30 seconds ago. Danny Mack. Ruins the shutout with 1:38 left to go on a not very strong shot. May have been screened, but it found a hole. Easton Graves not able to find a hole through to Verge. And we're going to get a penalty there. We're going to get a second penalty, too. Graves, I don't know who got the first one. We're going to get two penalties, so that's going to be a 5-on-3, I suspect, unless that first one was on CPA. I don't know what the first one was. Very rare that they would get called for a penalty as they're driving the net like that, though. Yeah, maybe they are. I don't know. We'll see. I think they're just being told to go back to the bench and chill out. Who's going to the box? Danny Mack going. All right, so CPA's got a power play. They got a minute and a half. They've got their big guns out there. They're going to want to bury one more. I guarantee it. And they almost did. Logan Evans just absolutely robbed that kid. Look at this. Here goes McCauley. He sends it over for Blake Sturge. Blake fans on the. Blake had a great opportunity to get that back to McCauley, but he fanned on that puck. Saunier sends it to O'Leary. O'Leary to pitcher. Back. Oh, my goodness. O'Leary goes over to pitcher. Pitcher's going to rip it. He sets. Oh, man. What a power play these kids have. Hit the iron. And another. Man, we got to get this PK unit off of there. We're going to leave them out. But, no, we're not. Thank goodness. That was not PK number 1. .4 seconds exactly. I know our clock doesn't quite match up here on the screen, but I'll tell you exactly that it is. Thank you, as always, Corey Smith, for doing that. All right, O'Leary not able to hold the line. That takes us to the 15-second mark. He's going to send it up for Saunier. Saunier wants to find pitcher. He does. He goes right back to O'Leary. O'Leary to pitcher. Boom, they'll get one more chance here maybe. Send it out front. It's there, number 10. Another whistle. Longest game in the history of the Sackville Arena without going to overtime, I swear to goodness. But 4.5 seconds left to go. This will be a CP Allen win. They will take these points. I don't think anybody watching doubts that they deserve this W. That'll do it. Thank you for tuning in, folks. We'll be back Monday night, hopefully with a better result and a more entertaining game.